Hello everyone, happy wonderful Wednesday to you. It's a cold day here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. The wind is blowing and thank goodness the sun is out to help balance the cold. And from this cold day in Baton Rouge, I wish you moments of peace, ease, and well-being for your different kind of happy. Just to recap, if you didn't see yesterday's video, starting tomorrow, riding the wave of the Lunar New Year, I am offering the challenge of trying something new each day to fire up new regions of your brain to keep your life fresh, interesting, and full of juice. So just one new thing a day. It could be something you've always done, but with a different twist. So yesterday, as an example, I went on an excursion with my son and daughter who were home from school, and we each decided to pick a recipe to cook. I had appetizers. My son has the main course, and my daughter had dessert. And through the excursion, I learned something new that I did not know existed, something called creme fraiche that came from, or that was part of my daughter's strawberry shortcake recipe. And from not knowing what it was, it started a great conversation with this lady I didn't know. I still don't know very much in Walmart as I asked her what creme fraiche was. And in the middle of my conversation with her, I realized, oh, I could use Google and Google this. And it turns out both she and I learned something new that afternoon. And the other great part from that experiment, even though, I cook a lot, my son and I cook a lot together, my daughter is not very much involved, but because she was responsible for dessert, she became a great sous chef yesterday. And we spent close to 2 hours yesterday cooking together in the kitchen, and it was wonderful. Not to mention the time we went around shopping and looking for the different ingredients on our list. So taking something old, cooking, putting a new spin to it, and we came out with a great days of time spent together. Some of the food items didn't come out too well, but that was besides the point. The real gift was the time we spent together and the newness and the adventure that we had. So that's going to be your challenge for the next 30 days starting tomorrow. I started yesterday, and so today the new experience I had was I had a few minutes before I actually had to pick my daughter up between where I was leaving from and going to her school to pick her up. So instead of just sitting in carpool line, which I usually do, I decided to stop by the LSU lake, and it was maybe a matter of 5 minutes I was there, but the chance to watch the birds take off and land in like huge groups. For whatever reason today, there was just like a big number of them out there, and they would take off and land at the same time. It was just so beautiful to watch. I actually tried recording the mindfulness moment out there today, but the wind was so strong that my voice really wasn't being recorded very well. So I decided to not go through with that idea and just sat and watched the birds and the ducks and the ripples in the water, and it was wonderful. So something that I do every day, putting a different spin on it to regenerate some part of the brain that may not be used, to invigorate the mind, to bring some more freshness into the experience that we have each day. So please join me starting tomorrow for the 30-day challenge to do something new and different each day. Tonight, again, if you're planning on coming to my 6 o'clock basic class, I promise you a different way of experiencing yoga class tonight. Looking forward to it. It's going to be fun. Again, I promise it's not going to be anything physically challenging that you won't be able to do, but just a new way, a different way to experience yoga class to bring freshness and newness into what we usually experience. Thank you so much for watching. Go forth, explore, experiment, and experience. The outcome doesn't have to be great. The experience in itself is the gift. Just like the strawberry shortcakes yesterday didn't come out very well. I'm not very good of a baker, but the experience that I had together with my children was wonderful. So go forth, have fun. Namaste.